Good morning to you on a Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Jared Silverman. You are looking over the False River. It's 78 degrees, feels like 81, just after the 8 o'clock in the morning hour as we brief you and update you on Tropical Storm Francine. First, we're under a flood watch that already went into effect starting at 7 a.m. today. 48 hours long. It's going to go to 7 a.m. on Thursday, and then quickly it should be erased once this storm exits, and it should do so in the pre-dawn hours on Thursday morning. Now, this is new this morning. Tropical storm warnings are going out for the Baton Rouge to Hammond area, even in the northern counties up in Mississippi, and then down to the south from Lafayette down to the coast. Those will be hurricane warnings. Obviously, they're going to be needed Wednesday when this system makes landfall. But you got one more day today to get in those last-minute preps if you couldn't do it yesterday, because looking at the live local radar, there's nothing overly taxing, nothing really threatening out there. And in fact, I don't expect that much for today. Just off and on, light to moderate, kind of nuisance showers. Now, these are just the outer bands from this expansive area, because the main circulation is all the way down here to the south, just off of the coast of the Texas-Mexico border near Brownsville. The eye wall formed yesterday. Now it's starting to gain a little bit of strength too, but it looks like the timing of the storms, as far as the graph is concerned, actually won't come into the picture until about midday Wednesday. So let's time it out for you. Light to moderate showers. Even this evening, it doesn't look that bad. So again, you can get in those last-minute preps. So when does the really bad weather start to time out? Well, again, this is going to vary a little bit, not set in stone, but this is 10 a.m. Wednesday. So mid to late morning, the storms start to come into the picture by the coast and then overspread the Baton Rouge to Lafayette area. And then the storm system starts to angle away this way, pulling up towards the north and east rather than driving directly to the north. That's Wednesday afternoon. So right now, landfall looks like it could be around midday, maybe early afternoon Wednesday on the Louisiana south central coast. And then look how quickly the graph really gets it out of here. Matter of fact, I would say right around midnight Thursday, that's Wednesday night, they already start clearing things out. We're expecting a general 4 to 7 inches across the area. Could be heftier amounts the farther you go down to the south, a little bit closer to the coast, and that's why there's the increased flood risk. Now, this is the flood threat for today. Not bad. Baton Rouge is only in the level 1. That's a pretty typical day for us in the summertime, right? But then we go to tomorrow. That's the Wednesday threat, and we're all in that level 3 moderate. That's the possibility of excessive rain, and flooding rains will be possible as well. Not only that, but as you know, because you're experienced in these tropical systems, you know, if you're on the east side, or what we sometimes refer to as the dirty side of the storm, you can get a little bit of rotation. That's why it's not so much in the Lafayette area, but Baton Rouge to Hammond. I would even say New Orleans. I have a funny feeling that they're going to be on the dirty side of it, so there could be a few more in the way of just tornadoes. That's not a primary risk. I would say that's actually a secondary risk, but nevertheless, we definitely need to watch out for that. Here it is, sustained at 65 miles per hour. This is as of 7 a.m., but again, it hit 65 miles per hour yesterday. So I don't know if that's good news, maybe a little bit of good news that it hasn't intensified between then and now, but nevertheless, it is still expected to possibly briefly become a Category 2 before Wednesday afternoon landfall, and that would put it at forecast winds at around 100 miles per hour. Again, that's not a guarantee. I would say the guarantee is that it's going to be a Category 1. Might become a Category 2. It's certainly in the realm of possibility. Peak storm surge, this is going to be more of an issue for folks that live on the immediate coastline from Cameron all the way down to Port Fourchon, 5 to 10 feet. 10 feet probably at the highest, probably at the worst over there. As for our peak wind gust potential, remember, these are peak wind gusts, not sustained winds. So anywhere between Baton Rouge to Lafayette, I would say in that purple swath, 70 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts, probably a safe bet, especially very close to the landfall. So you still have another day to check inventory of hurricane supply kit, check batteries, and make sure you've got an extra couple weeks or even a 30-day supply of toiletries, medicine, just in case you have a power outage for a prolonged amount of time. Today, 84 for the high, 60% chance of showers and storms. You know, one of the things that I didn't realize, it's kind of an underlining, very subtle thing. Of course, none of us want to lose our power here, right? But the thing that occurred to me today, tomorrow, with all the cloud cover, moisture, and the rain, right? Our forecast high tomorrow is only 80 degrees. So if we did lose power tomorrow, at least it's not going to be brutally hot. What about the day after? Even on Thursday, we clear things out. By the way, I might even clear out this red because we're going to wrap up so quickly Thursday morning. It's probably going to clear things out and be a nicer day. high temperature 84. So that's kind of the one silver lining I have for you in case there are prolonged power outages. At least it's not going to be brutally hot like it was earlier in the summer. That's your update for now. Take care.